Right, so episode 3 of what's doing on the car. I can safely say these Aurora custom headlights are probably one of the biggest features I've done on the car, and they look freaking incredible, as you can see. I sent out basically my headlights, so pulled them out of this, sent them off to them. He replaced both my indicators because both of them were cracked. So I was basically without headlights for about 2 weeks. So if you're going to do them, keep that in mind. So sent them out. He can supply new headlights when you do it. I just chose to save $300-400 and send mine out instead because mine wasn't going anywhere anyway. So got that installed. Installation process was incredibly simple. All you got to do down here is you just literally find where you plugged in your old headlights. I've cable tied everything up nicely here so you can barely see it. Basically, your old plug for your headlights, it connects straight into it. You have all these little guys that all just plug and play. I've mounted that there, mounted that there, mounted that there. And then you have positive and negative, which I've literally just wired straight into my Parker light. And what I've done there is I've had 3 blade connector fuses, or 2 blade connectors, sorry, not fuses, just 2 blade connectors that I've spliced off this, and I can literally just plug and play. So if I want to pull out my indicator, I can pull it out without actually having to remove the entire setup for my projector headlight. So I've done that. So they were the headlights, obviously got the ultravisions on. The next thing that I've done is basically, the next step is I've put a dual battery holder in, and that's basically in preparation for getting the canopy to come off. My new tray is sitting all the way down there, that black thing in the bottom paddock. So that is going to basically sit on the, replace the canopy. That's just going to jack off. I'm going to use it for touring. So my dual batteries are in there. I need another battery in here to basically power that block. That block's being powered from my canopy basically. So this guy is going to power that block. I put a new projector charger in right there for that, so that can basically power everything out of that block, which is my sub, obviously the amp for the sub, my spotties and stuff. So yeah, that's basically that, as well as the last thing that I've basically done is probably one of my favorite things that I've been wanting to do for so long. It is a brand new factory seatbelt from Nissan. Believe it or not, retracts. That is incredible. I've never had a retracting seatbelt in any of my 4-wheel drives, and to have this not sitting out of my door like this when I'm freaking trying to shut it, and it retracts up like that, is just magical. So that's basically what's doing on the car for this week. Next week, I've got a lot of uni stuff to get through, but after I've got through my uni stuff, especially in 6 weeks time after all of my exams are finished, I can really start getting cracking. I can really start to get cracking into the car, maybe get my fuel pump reconditioned, and then I can start pushing around that 200 horsepower mark, which is what I want. But other than that, it is basically up to scratch with how I want to at the moment. I can finally start testing out my ultravision lights, see how they go, and other than that, that is what is happening. So till next time, that is the update on the car.